Good evening. I'm Joel Faidley, and I have a brief presentation on the Association to Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business. Here's a slide that has a brief outline of what I would like to cover in the next few minutes. First of all, let's define what National Regional Accreditation is. Regional accreditation is really the primary source of accreditation for a university or college like East Tennessee State University. The country is split up into 6 geographical areas, with one of those geographical areas being the one called the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, that ETSU would fall under. There's also national accrediting bodies. They're usually vocational more so than what you might see in a regional college or university. The Association to Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business is what's known as a specialized accreditation or professional. The American Medical Association, the American Bar Association, the American Dental Association, along with the AACSB are good examples of these specialized accreditations. The AACSB is known worldwide as the longest standing, most recognized form of specialized professional accreditation that an institution and its business programs can earn. Prior to being called the Association to Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business, it was known as the American Assembly of Collegiate Schools of Business, when it's more of a national professional organization. But now, with a worldwide presence in 48 countries, there are 716 business schools who are fully accredited by the AACSB. In addition, 181 of those institutions hold the additional accounting accreditation, which ETSU holds as well. ETSU was first accredited by this sanctioning body back in 1987 after several years of a lot of long, tedious process and a lot of due diligence by the faculty and administration and students as well. As a part of this accreditation, there are 15 business standards to be accredited for your business college. If you choose to go an additional route to have the accounting department accredited as well, there are 9 accounting standards that have to be fulfilled. And this was recently done so in 2013 with the new standards that were developed. These standards, whether it's the 15 business standards or the 9 accounting standards, can be broken down into 4 sections. First of all, there's the strategic management and innovation. There's participants, which is students, faculty, and professional staff. Thirdly, there is the learning and teaching. And fourth, there is the academic and professional engagement. So as we look at each of these standards, especially those that are associated with technology, I've selected a few of those to sort of define and list here. Standard 2 under the business standards says that the school produces high quality intellectual contributions that are consistent with its mission, expected outcomes, and strategies, and that impact the theory, practice, and teaching of business and management. Specifically, in defining that, we have applied or integration application scholarship that synthesizes new understandings or interpretations of knowledge or technology, develops new technologies, processes, tools, or uses, and or refines, develops, or advances new methods based on existing knowledge. Intellectual contributions in this category are normally intended to contribute to and impact the practice of business and management. Standard 3 under the business standards section says the school has financial strategies to provide resources appropriate to and sufficient for achieving its mission and action items. The school must have adequate financial resources to provide infrastructure to fit its activities. For example, campus-based learning, distance learning, research and executive education, classrooms, offices, laboratories, communications, and computer equipment, and other basic facilities are adequate for high-quality operations. The school must have adequate financial resources to provide technology support for students and faculty appropriate to its programs. For example, online learning and classroom simulations, and intellectual contribution expectations, such as databases and data analysis software. It's very important that the financial resources are there to support the technology that is a significant priority for the AACSB accreditation. Standard 7 under the business standards. The school maintains and deploys professional staff and/or services sufficient to ensure quality outcomes across a range of degree programs it offers and to achieve other components of its mission. It doesn't require that you have professional staff, that they be permanent staff, but you must have the resources to outsource that if that's what you decide to do as a management team. But professional staff and services must be sufficient to support student learning, instructional development, and information technology for degree programs. Standard number 9, under the business standards section. Curriculum content is appropriate to general expectations for the degree program type and learning goals. Specifically in the general skill areas, information technology. It must be able to use current technologies in business and management contexts. Information technology and statistics, quantitative methods, impacts on business practice to include data creation, data sharing, data analytics, data mining, data reporting, and storage between and across organizations, including related ethical issues. And finally, standard number 11 of the 15 standards that are specifically related to technology says the degree program structure and design, including the normal time to degree, are appropriate to the level of the degree program and ensure achievement of high quality learning outcomes. Programs resulting in the same degree credential are structured and designed to ensure equivalence. These teaching and learning modules include traditional face-to-face classroom models, distance, online models, blended models that employ face-to-face and distance online components, other forms of technologically enhanced instruction, or any other form of instructional methodology. So those are some of the standards under the business accreditation side of the AACSB. Now, if we go further into those colleges that have elected to get their accounting program accredited, which is about 20% of the total, there are 9 standards. Some of these standards are the same or very similar to what you see in the business standards, and I won't repeat those for sake of time. Standard A-2 is really a corollary to Standard 2 under the business model. Standard A-3 is similar to the business model Standard 3. Standard A-4 is very similar to Standard 4 under the business model. But finally, we have 2 standards here, which is Standard A6 and Standard A7, which are specific to the accounting side of the accreditation. Standard A6 says curriculum content is appropriate to professional expectations and requirements for each accounting degree program and the related goals. Specifically, the accounting learning experiences that an accounting academic unit offers should address the following areas. And there are several areas here that I won't mention since many of them are non-technology related. But the one related to technology says the design of technology for accounting as well as its application to financial and non-financial information. Also, approaches to framing problems and developing creative solutions to accounting issues. Advanced design of technology for accounting as well as advanced knowledge of its application to financial and non-financial information. All a part of the Standard A6. And finally, Standard A7 for the accounting program to be accredited. Consistent with mission, expected outcomes, and supporting strategies. Accounting degree programs including learning experiences that develop skills and knowledge related to the integration of information technology in accounting and business. Including in these learning experiences is the development of skills and knowledge related to data creation, data sharing, data analytics, data mining, data reporting, and storage within and across organizations. Students must experience and integrate real-world business strategies with the privacy and security concerns, the ethical issues, the data management and data analytics, technology-driven changes in the work environment, and the complexities of decision-making. Consistent with mission, graduates demonstrate the ability to effectively utilize data analytics tools, data management tools, and information technologies. Graduates should understand the capabilities of these tools along with their impact, risk, and opportunities. So that's just a brief outline of the standards, the 15 standards for business accreditation and the additional 9 standards that are required to achieve the accounting accreditation under the AACSB. Thank you.